You're about to hear a story that begins with a lie, crumbles under guilt, and ends with a confrontation no one saw coming. If you've ever wondered just how explosive a secret can become when revealed the wrong way, this one will stay with you. I know what I did was terrible. I'm not here to justify it, but if you'd asked me 2 years ago whether I'd ever betray someone I loved, I would have laughed it off. Back then life was good. I had a solid career, amazing friends, and most importantly, Daniel. He was gentle, caring, and so patient. Maybe too patient now that I look back. He'd run a bath when I was stressed, then give me space to unwind. He made life peaceful. And that, strangely, became the issue. Because while Daniel offered comfort, chased chaos. And when chaos arrived, opened the door. That chaos was named Evan. He was a friend of a friend, who showed up one night at Maya's rooftop birthday gathering. He was everything Daniel wasn't. Unpolished, impulsive, with a smug grin that made you want to slap him or kiss him, depending on the moment. We were just talking. That's what I kept telling myself. Jokes, too many drinks, a slow dance under twinkling lights. But when his hand touched the small of my back, and I let it stay, I knew I was toying with danger. I didn't sleep with Evan that night, but something inside me shifted. We started texting secretly. At first I told myself it was playful, harmless flirting, something to make me feel alive again. But Daniel noticed. He always did. "Is something wrong?" he asked. As we brushed our teeth one night, I looked at my reflection and lied, mouth full of toothpaste. "Just tired." I wasn't tired. I was split in two. Things escalated quicker than I wanted to admit. One drink became 3. One evening became a hotel. I swore it would be a one-time mistake. It wasn't. I met Evan twice more that month. And each time I returned home, my self-loathing grew. Daniel would be there waiting, cuddled under a blanket, my favorite show queued up, and I'd sit beside him, pretending I hadn't just shattered the love I once cherished. The worst part, Daniel was planning something. Could tell. He was acting extra sweet, paying closer attention. One morning I caught him, whispering with Julia, my best friend, tucking something behind his back. Thought maybe he was going to propose. And for one terrifying second, I realized I might have said yes, just to bury my shame. But that proposal never came. Instead, I got the hardest truth I've ever faced. Daniel's brother Marcus was getting married. He invited us to a weekend getaway at a lakeside house, a family retreat. I didn't want to go. Being around his family always made me feel like a fraud. But Daniel pleaded, said it would mean everything. So I went. The place was beautiful, cozy and peaceful. But I was on edge. Evan didn't know I was away, and kept sending suggestive messages. Kept my phone face down. Then came Saturday night. We sat around a fire pit, passing wine, sharing laughter. Someone pulled out a projector, started showing old pictures, childhood memories, engagement shoots, funny clips. It was heartwarming, until the screen went black. Then it began. Video. Not from Daniel's family, but of me, laughing in a hotel hallway, kissing Evan. Another clip. Me stepping into an elevator, my hand on his chest, date and time glaring in the corner. Undeniable. Froze. Silence. Someone whispered, "What is this?" I turned to Daniel. He wasn't watching the screen. He was staring at me. His eyes empty. His fists clenched so tightly. His knuckles turned pale. Marcus killed the projector. Julia covered her mouth. "I was going to propose tomorrow," Daniel said, voice shaking. "I thought you were just scared. I had this whole speech. Even flew your parents out for a surprise Sunday dinner." He stepped away. And then Evan's girlfriend sent me that video. My heart collapsed. I didn't know she existed. I whispered. Pointless. Daniel shook his head. Does it matter? That night unraveled like a nightmare. His family left early. Marcus was livid, probably. More over the scene than over me. Julia couldn't even face me. Daniel didn't scream. He didn't cry. He just left. I haven't seen him since. He blocked me everywhere. Changed his number. I wrote letters. Empty, pathetic words. Even as I penned them, I earned the silence. Julia told me Daniel never returned to the city. He took time off. Traveled alone. I wish I could say I understood my mistake the second that video played. But truth is, I felt it the whole time. Every kiss with Evan was a gamble. I just never thought I'd lose everything in front of everyone. So yes, cheated. And he found out. In the most soul-crushing way. Not through a text. Not from suspicion. But on a screen. Surrounded by the people who mattered most. And the worst part. He still looked at me. Like he loved me. Even as he turned and walked away. This isn't just a story about infidelity. It's about how betrayal can echo louder than any argument ever could. Sometimes, the silence afterward is the most painful part of all.